Welcome back to another segment of Vital Statistics. I'm Shemetris Vital, and I hope you are well today. I wanted to recap on the subject that we started on our last segment that's very dear to my heart and that I tried to be an example of. And I hope that after viewing these segments, you will be an example of it too. We talked about in our last segment about change. And just to recap on what change is, it was to alter. That was one of the big words. Transform, exchange, and remember it's an act and a process. And so I hope that you begin thinking about your change and what you're going to alter, what's your process, what you're going to be acting upon. But as we move forward in that, in the change, let's talk about the first element of change, and that's character. But before we begin, I'd like to share with you something that my brother wrote a while ago, and it's perfect for this segment, and it's called Chameleon. Have you ever wondered how you truly appear to your friends, loved ones, and the people you hold dear? Who is it that is staring back from the glass when in the mirror or water your reflection is past? The image you see, is it what you believe? Or maybe it's not, and you're being deceived. Can you look in the glass and stare the image dead in the eye? Or does your conscience question you to give it a try? Do you live the life you appear to walk? Or are you wearing a mask and it's just all talk? Are the reactions you portray true and real? Or is it all a fabricated fantasy and you fake the whole deal? Maybe your life models that of the chameleon, hidden, blended, and covered to millions and millions. The real question to ask is, who are you inside? Who is the true person to whom you can confide? Which person is seen when the going gets tough? Who slays the dragons when you have simply had enough? Are you the type to stare death square in the face? The one who is able to run even the longest race? Or maybe you are the type to fall short and unable to press on? That one person who gives up and believes all hope is gone. Or maybe you're not quite sure who you truly are. Your inner self is a blemish like a distant fading star. When people look at you, they see only what you allow them to. You're not really sure who you really are or what you should do. The others, you appear as sort of a fairy tale. A friend they always needed or a love that would never fail. You are the one to whom all trust is laid, the one who has been there and the reason their very existence has stayed. You carry yourself in such a way to demand respect. Everything in your life is perfect, your head poised and erect. No worries or problems seem to trouble you at all. Your world seems right where it should, and that's why you stand tall. But everything they see and believe is just a fabricated lie. You make it what they want without even having to try. You manipulate the minds and every thought of people you know and allow them to trust in this fantasy. And upon you, they grow. You're able to provide what people need and see what makes them tick. You give them exactly that, and in the end, it makes you sick. The world you live in is fake and emits rays of false security. It is founded upon fabrication and forced to be your reality. You hide the truths and the pains that prick you time and time again. Hide them from yourself and portray the image of a true friend. Yet sometimes you ask, how can this be? Am I really that good? Does anyone see through me? Then the day comes when the veil is removed and the light shines through. The truth is seen. Your scam is out, but you believed it too. That is why you were never revealed. Hidden as a chameleon, even to you, the truth was concealed. I thought that was a perfect way to enter into the first element of change: character. Merriam-Webster's dictionary says that character is one of the attributes or features that make up and distinguish an individual. And of course, we're speaking about you. It's also your personality, your morals, strength, and also a person as judged by him or her actions or reputation. So, when we talk about character, who are you? What does your reputation say about you? What attributes or features make up you and distinguish you as an individual? When we think about school, when we think about the workplace, when we think about home, when we think about our circle of friends, all of those places have a definition of who we really are. We're a different person at school. We're someone else at church. We're someone else at work. We're someone else at home. But why? Why can't you be that same distinguished individual that you are at school, at work, at home, at church, with your friends? Why can't you be the same person with each of these different groups? Why do you have to feel like you have to change who you are if you already know who you truly are? I don't think that it's proper for you to have to try to blend in with one group of people if it's at school and you're trying to be with a certain group of people, or even at work. It said, what distinguishes you as an individual? People should want to be around you because of who you are, not who you try to make yourself out to be and trying to blend in with a particular group of people. I want to encourage you to begin taking time out to really focus in on who you are as an individual, because we can't change anything if we're not willing to change ourselves. When I talk about change in different segments and things like that, if you're wanting to change your job, just changing the job is not going to change how you feel about yourself. If you're having problems in school and going to another school, that's not going to change how you feel about yourself. You've got to figure out what distinguishes you as an individual and why you feel like you have to hide yourself to millions and millions of people. Be an individual. So until we meet again, always remember, be the difference, make the difference, because the difference is in the change you choose to make. I want you to really focus in on who you are. Be an individual, stand out among the rest. It's about you because we're talking about you, and change begins with you. I'm Shemetris Vital, and this is Vital Statistics. Until then, take care, and I'll see you soon.